Hey guys, wanted to reach out and give you a quick update on what we know about the AP exam. We don't know everything yet, but we know a little bit more than we did about a week ago. So the first big change is that the exam is drastically changing format. So we're looking at a 45-minute online exam now. So even if we're back in school on exam day, we're still going to get together, I'm assuming, in one of the testing rooms, and we'll have our MacBooks and we'll take our tests online. If we're not back in school, then you'll take the test from home. Now, what it looks like, I don't know. I have heard rumors that it might involve lockdown browser. I've heard rumors that there might be something like a Zoom window where I can see what you're doing or something along those lines. I don't know. I don't have the information yet. But somehow, some way, you're going to take the test at home if we're not back in school. I screen clipped a tweet. I follow all kinds of AP people on Twitter, and notice what that person says about the questions. So, no multiple choice questions. They're all FRQs, so that bodes well. You know, we've been working on FRQs all year, so that should be something that treats us well. And it's going to be measuring science skills. It's not going to be a lot of recall and facts. So again, I think that plays really well into our strengths. I think we've got a real opportunity to earn some credit here in kind of a weird formatted test. So speaking of the format and what's on it, I think I just got rid of my face. I apologize if it's still there, ghosted behind my Bitmoji. But I don't know exactly what's going to be on the AP exam. They're cutting some of the information. There's a lot of rumors out there in the AP world. Nobody really knows for sure. I think that they're going to cut at least 1 unit, probably 2 units. That seems to be the consensus rumor. So, you know, for what it's worth, you know, it's still a rumor, but the consensus seems to be probably 2 units. So that means that we're done with the new stuff for the year. We've covered all of the new stuff. So honestly, my viewpoint is if we're done, we're going to switch gears, and right after break, we're going to start reviewing. So we're going to finish up this last unit, and we're going to start reviewing for the test. So speaking of that, transition me to my next slide, and I think bring my face back. AP is going to offer these 45-minute review sessions. They're webinars where you can ask questions and things like that. They also are recording them so that if you can't watch them in real time, you can always go back and watch the video. I think this is going to be really the best review source that there is. I'm still working on some review material, some things I'd started before. You know, I keep trying to say before break, but before we got out. And then a couple of things that I've come across from mentors and things like that here in the last week or so. But I want you to have resources outside of me. I know that I have my strengths and I have my weaknesses, and I don't want my weaknesses to be your weaknesses by default. So these 45-minute review courses I think are going to be huge. I would strongly encourage you to watch all of them. I'm looking at how I can maybe tie our coursework to these review sessions. If that's going to be the best use of your time, then surely I can award you some points for that, and we can call that your coursework for this run up to the exam. Just a couple of resources for you guys. Truthfully, it seems like College Board is kind of lagging behind with physics, so a couple things came on board last night. So I think that things will come on board pretty quickly here. I would definitely expect after spring break to have a lot more resources for the exam. I linked to the AP YouTube channel where those webinars will be hosted, and then the March 20th update. That's what came out Friday that I built this presentation, this PowerPoint from. So I hope that clears it up a little bit. Expect more information from me as we go. Definitely on that April 3rd deadline when we'll know, you know, a lot more of the details. But just keep rolling with the punches and keep doing what you're doing, guys, and keep up the good work. I'm proud of you. See you soon.